Whoa.
Keep your fangs sharp.
worried something bad is gonna happen. There you are, Rover.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, the Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with... Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The fracks at us again? Ugh, those jerks.
Jian, the general, Jinsi, the magistrate, and Jue.
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian... Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons Alliance, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired, until a deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our Sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who will guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our Sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa, first time hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special... Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me.
I understand your concern. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and I remember people were skeptical when she first, despite her achievements. Many believed she lacked the people only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous Madame Jinshi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine, and I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. What is that saying again? Real gold never lose.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
The Norfolk Barrens?
Rover, it's dangerous there. The Norfolk Barrens is the front line in our defense against the Threnodian. Rover, since you were asking about this, he sent 2 overseers at once. So the Fraxidas do seem in right now. The odds are in their favor. Rover, since you were
Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like
this flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell. We're still in the dark about it. If we are to look for them with only a photo of this.
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lynn.
Yes, Grandma Lynn runs a flower shop.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's go look for her.
There's still some time before the next session. Here are some books to keep you. So, you want, they say story, but when it comes to the battle, but even just was Geshu Lin truly the sudden onset of the retroact rain, the decision? I guess it will be up.
Oh, hello! Hey, Grandma Lynn! We're here for some story. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here, the one who can crush TDs.
Oh, my. You're such a sweetheart.
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert, I gotta...
Have you seen flowers like this?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers local to... I don't think I've seen anything so...
Oh, no. If not even a flower expert like you could...
Oh, Tisha, I'm far from an expert.
Oh, are you?
Yes, she has been a great help, and she is such a sweet child. I'd call out to her, little starflower. She's probably up in the back mountain doing some field. I said I wanted a field in the back mountain to plant my flower. Go in that direction, and soon you'll...
Thank you so much, Grandma.
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't forget...
It's time.
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way. Let's follow it.
Fuck!
A bridge of flowers. That's impressive.
Hello? Are you lost? Do you need a starflower? That's what my Grandma Lynn likes to call. Oops, sorry. I should have introduced myself first. It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with you today. My apologies. Hi, Verena. I'm Tisha. This is Yang Yang, and she's... Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. What seems to be the trouble? If there's anything...
We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flower. When looking at the structure, there are a few types of flowers that take iris, for example. Its petals are similar. It's not viola either. Since then, there is also the cliff recluse. But this flower has a longer... Lemongrass is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, and though it has a similar stamen length, it has a conical Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single-petaled flower, but the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle.
Wow, you really know your stuff. I learned a lot from that.
Anyway, this black flower does look very special, so I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel so my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant created by a but in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly what type of resonance...
Gosh, help us out, someone. We don't know what kind of flower it is, and we haven't seen anyone. Speaking of that, how does it even work? If I wore this flower... Shizia, wait, what did you just say? Yeah, I was just saying, if I wore this flower, would they... If this black flower is indeed their symbol, the Black Shore members that to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar flower, given that if they are indeed in Jinzhou City...
Oh, I see. But how do we get our hands on one? I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability. If you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena. You can do it.
No way! That's amazing, seriously. It looks exactly like the flower in that picture.
Thank you. It's nothing. I'm glad I could help.
It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please! I love it! Rover, have you noticed? We've been seeing these black petals for a while now. They're scattered as streams have been disrupted. Someone has been following us. Rover, are you sure you want us to leave? Okay. Tricia and I will wear the Rover. Please be careful.
The Fraxidus. What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman. Always getting in our way. And what are you doing here? Get lost.
I'll have to take them down first. The weird noises persist. They're coming after me. If I climb up to that point, I should be able to get behind that person. better hide here for now. Looking for me?
Oh, here you are. You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just you're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all. Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans? What is it again? Oh, to recruit as many. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have to stop at nothing for more power? Take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and we'll make you the most special. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself. I like how cold you sound. You're tempting me to push your buttons a bit more. Relax, relax. I'll behave for the time being. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you, I think. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your— Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're mine, and I don't like sharing. Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd. Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Huh. Do you think I'd entertain your inquiries if I didn't have a blade on my throat? Anyway, I'm not trying to get any answers from you, but I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. I can feel something oddly familiar about you. My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen?
Is that a friend or foe? Are you hurt? The Black Shores. Did she tell you anything? Phew. At least Shuzia noticed a guy acting suspicious. Sure. We are in the shopping
Rover, there you are. We walked the streets, wearing the Blake bloom like you said. Talked to various people, nothing in particular.
Hey, aren't you the girl from earlier?
Yeah, you're so pretty. Can I take another selfie with you? The one we did earlier looked a bit blurry.
Please stop teasing me. Shuzia did say she found someone suspicious. Look.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patrol Letitia. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker. I've been traveling around, helping people out and...
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price. I'm the all-time intel champ, with more bestseller certificates than I can count.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Then, who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of the star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even have a supervisor or not?
What? Come on, I already told you about her. Why won't you?
Yeah, I believe you. I know what's going now. Sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall? She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh, you know. You saw her earlier. It's that girl. Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
Oh, please watch out. It's dangerous to run like that.
looked everywhere for you.
Back off! Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller, she's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes, Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Ugh, Encore. Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Farina, where did you meet this girl?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. She was eating a poisonous mushroom. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone, little Encore?
We got your back, little one. No worries. Just tell us what you know.
Because Encore must keep an eye on her.
Kids can have such wild imaginations sometimes.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there? Wait, why are they all giving you the side-eye?
Encore. Some things are better left unspoken, you know. Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed! We're here for business, and it's a crucial one. You want to know what it is? Let's go, Encore!
Hey! Alto! Wait for me!
See ya! We still have a world to save!
Wait! We can't let him get away!
I'll go search in the residential area.
What is this? Is he mocking us? I'll go down that way towards the patrol station. I know the streets here like the back of my hand.
Here's another split in the road. I'll go look for him in the square. I'll leave the other side to you.
The gaps between each missed figure are shrinking. Over there, at the end of that alley.
Huh. Now you're here. Well, we weren't really running from you. We just wanted to make sure you were alone.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
That's enough, Encore. You're freaking our precious client out.
Encore just did as Alto said. Encore is usually a good girl.
Don't be scared, Rover. We just have a few questions for you. Was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit Blake blooms and attract our attention? I must admit, they looked quite convincing. If I was an outsider, I might mistake them. So, you worked with a plant-type resonator.
A plant-type resonator. We happen to know someone like that too, don't we?
Yeah, there are more than one of them out there. Not a big deal. So please, tell us, what do you want from the Black Shores? Not bad. Like what they say here in Huanglong, the straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Da-da-da-da! Your efforts finally caught our attention. Surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in now. How's that for a piece of intel? I'll let you have it, free of charge. Oh, not that disappointed look. Are we not what you had in mind? I know you must have a ton of questions for me, but one moment, please. As you already know, that means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information from me? You got it. Relax, Rover. We just want to make a deal with you. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility to help us recover a resonance beacon. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know so far. Well, if you don't take this opportunity, you'll probably never get to learn more about the Black Shores again. And since you're a first-time customer, I'm pleased to offer you an additional gift. Here, have this. This should prove. And if you still have doubts about us, just show it to that plant-savvy young miss. Finally, as a last encore, do your cute face, quick!
Please help us. Pretty please.
Look at this poor child, pleading to you like that. How could anyone have the heart to decline? The deal's settled then. We'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone. Okay.
Rover, did you find them?
What? As I expected. This flower is indeed, and it contains a very unique kind of remnant energy.
No way. Are they really from the Black Shores? Tch, not as mysterious as people make them out to be. Well, at least...
What did they tell you? That place. I only heard it's an abandoned research institution because of the dangerous weather conditions in Whining Ix's mire.
Don't worry, Yang Yang. We all know how strong our Rover...
Okay, Rover, I'll tell the Academy about this, and they'll help transmit. There have been frequent tacit field activities recently.
Just ring us whenever you need a hand. We'll...
Hey, Rover. I've sent the coordinates of that CSC research. But now that we're in the same boat, let me fill you in on what we're getting into before. The Court of Savante is a mysterious scientific research organization. What really put them on the map isn't that. What's with the psychedelic black light coming from Morning Ix's mire? One day, a daring...
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now? Is it time to sleep already?
My bad. Oh, one day, out of the blue, every single court, the last words from that mysterious research. You want my research? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in the court of... What do you think, Rover? Aren't you curious? Wait, don't go! We really do have an important mission on our hands. I suppose the magistrate at Jinzhou has already told you what we do? We've set up resonance beacons worldwide to monitor the lament. collect, as the saying goes. One miss is as after the Court of Savante researchers disappeared. All of our residents recently. Something went wrong. That's why we've been sent here. To investigate, while our main goal is to retrieve the lost residence beacons. We also...
Alto, even Encore can tell what you're up to.
It's called Seize the Opportunity While I Can.
It's time. Sever! Strike!
Banish all vice.
Target confirmed.
Huh. Is my TD detector working? How come it didn't warn us of so many tacit discords ahead?
'Cause they all just appeared out of nowhere.
That's weird. Anyway, let's deal with them, shall we?
Target confirmed. Sever! Stay calm. It's time.
This is the place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after all these years. Their security is top notch.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate...
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is... Oh. No. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the Retroact Rain. Never thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible. The Retroact Rain is essentially a form of condensed various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The Retroact Rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the Retroact Rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, it looks just like any regular rain, and what we're seeing now should be the second stage. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the Retroact Rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular... But look at all these devices here! The sheer scale of this research is really makes one wonder. What on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive Retroact Rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Willie's run away!
The experiments have been going smoothly. The artificial retroactive, we believed we could recreate that device. That Fraxidus overseer, though he loves to this lab's location is a bit...
Yeah. Where else?
Fuck!
House subject A038.
It's time. Sever! Fuck! Sever! It's time.
Cosmos? Reported a cloudy sword. What? Go!
Fuck! It's time. Fuck! All is fair in war. I trust you can use it to the full.
Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Rover! Encore spotted something! Like this?
Sever!
Evils be gone!
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. I thought my enemies were only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already... Now, I'm leaving my last realization. They are our past, but they are also our future. The future being hailing from our past. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Rover, about this person. Heh, knew it. Great. Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never... The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Looks like peace is an option. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need...
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. Let me figure out its weakness. I see. It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the foreign parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Leave me alone! Here comes Encore! Well, that didn't hurt at all!
Sever! Strike! Exterminate.
Universe in my psyche. Caution.
Target confirmed. War spares no one. It's time.
Boom! This is so much fun! Invitation. Into Wooly's belly you go! Leave me alone! You're it!
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep that?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here, they were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited them, and when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to making a replica of them to get their desired results and we've seen what that ended up with. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folks. And I suspect the Fraxidus those researchers, the monster devoured. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the Black Shores? All right. No more beating around the bush. Yeah, we've had our eyes on you. But please, trust me, we don't mean anything bad. We just wanted to make sure you're a The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life, including skilled hackers, We like your skills and methods. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament. And we've got residents. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, this Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constant. All we could do for now is observe the Lament, study its patterns, and provide. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia? Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you? I know she can be a bit too straightforward in how she expresses herself, but don't worry. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? We just received a warning from our Lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about. So, we came here to inform Jinjo's magistrate about it. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. We're not. What do you want to know? I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you will make this trip worth. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last Rover, we're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep, Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad, bad guy, and
I understand. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. Phew. Anyway, mission accomplished. We've got the residents. Be glad I got you on board, Rover. Looking forward to our. Oops. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resident speaking again. Wait, no. It can't be.
Hey, Alto! Wait! Onkar heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Onkar should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. It's the real Retroact rain.
Rover, Jinjo is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes.
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Norfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as...
Can we really trust that?
I do think we...
This guy packs a serious punch. It's already so powerful in my hands. When I'm just an ordinary person.
Careful. Test.
Rest assured, I'll take out those monsters.
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are all... But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous... However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing an... Sir, his name is... Gian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because of some... silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades, as you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, one by one? Will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. We will win this battle by any means necessary. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Just like what happened on that rainy night. Keep fighting.
Time to fight back. Settled. Bide the time. Finale.
Fight! Until the last of them is wiped out.
General Gershu Lin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth. You and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now. The sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the...
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready. We are...
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, a roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right...
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan along... We knew this was coming, and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
And that's all we've gathered so far.
If the wounded can't...
Thank you, Mr. York.
As a citizen, are you all right, young miss? This is one of the largest TD... I still have some supplies with me. Please, take them.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. Ah, I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry. Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city safe. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discords. It records events from all times and places. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more. Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Rover. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents the concept of war. Once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had, but the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northfall Barrens or produced phantoms of tacit discords, and our fallen soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northfall Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial. Our people on the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory, so unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. But we know it's closely connected.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodian's revival is never an independent occurrence. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic... We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base, recalibrate our lament detect... Anyway, we'll take our leave.
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the I'll need to take a very long nap after this. Activate the defense mechanisms! Everyone, hold your ground!
I'll fire it up. Sucks to be you.
Synchronization.
The TDs here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
Oh, bring it on! That's up.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there. We must go help them.
Hey!
Don't worry, I've got this. Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone. Take this.
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much!
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first.
Please tell me this is the last one. Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seem like a walk in the park for you.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation, please.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier's been fully—
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance. Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jui to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover, do you still remember Jue's message? Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers General in the Norfall Barrens, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Jue was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Threnodian. I understand how you must feel, Rover. I have been in a similar situation before, but my life suddenly took a big turn, and I had no choice. You will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats. Regardless, may victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinzhou about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all Yang Yang. You're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert.
Rover, Yang Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks. I'll give it my all.
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city.
Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troupe.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, Yang Yang, safe travels.
I've informed General Jian that you're heading to his place.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over. Settled. Our enemies are spent. Hold your ground. Break. It's over. All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been activated, and citizens are being... Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions. The Baiju is over, and the Rover, she is heading over to meet you. Yang Yang is...
I see. We have successfully contained the outbreak here at the base. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations detected. They'll be passed. I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible. Couple more tacit discords here. Time to get rid of them. Settled. Stop. Is that the thundering Mephis?
Guardian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The tacit field director Tao Chi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Is that one of our soldiers? Those soldiers, more tacit discords. Be careful.
Tempest! Swift and resolute.
The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier.
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened here?
The Thundering Memphis. I'm part of the Deso Rock Highland supply. This is where our supply station is. We were on our way at Thundering Memphis. In the end, I barely escaped. This place stinks. Watch out!
It's him, General...
Thundering Memphis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
Ha! No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Storm, hear my command. Serenade.
Ready for battle. Yeah! Don't you worry. Finale! Retreat to advance. Stop. Be gone!
We did it.
The Thundering Memphis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner. The honor is mine, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area. You were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently, and this is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. Jue prophesied about your arrival. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes. Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me, beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once and for all. You might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakened. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Wait, is that?
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General.
Master Jianxing? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a master once told me
Life and death should follow a natural. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Baron. After analyzing their behavior, while the Overthrax is still weakened, with looming danger from the please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while we have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Janshin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team, and this is Yuehui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take with the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield. Reach that Rover. Let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to. How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skill. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle plan. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Janshin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit discord. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor and we're ready. Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power out. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first. Any questions? In theory, we could. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Any questions? That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, if we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the entire place into the air. Any questions? I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out that long. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital, will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija, please fill us in.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them slowly closing. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianxin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
Keep your fangs sharp. It's time. Sever!
You must...
Yang, an outrider.
Those monsters have occupied the... We've blocked off access to protect our... Please, they need your help. We're counting...
The tacit discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help. Serenade! Speeding up.
No hesitation. Bad timing.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. Never... This reparation key. I may not see our victory in person. But please, please defeat that monster. Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please, rest.
Disperse. Huh.
Let me be your blade.
Huh. Hey, deference!
Huh. Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Let me be your blade.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Disruptors at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Swift and resolute. Ha! Ha! Strike! The end has come. Precipitant!
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Ha! 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 Moment of resonance. Ha!
Let me be your blade.
Tempest! Deference! Shape the shapeless! Hey! Swift and resolute. No hesitation. Ha! 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 Keep it together.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha!
Serenade!
Ha!
Storm, hear my command.
Hey! Swift and resolute. Ha! Ha! Ha!
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TD.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Rux, 1 o'clock.
Watch out. Tacit discords incoming. Let me be your blade.
Disperse.
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time!
Don't you worry.
Wind Rider!
I can take it. Time to fight back. Until my last breath.
We'll shake them off! Use your grapple now!
Master Tianxing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You c-
Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming.
Ready for battle.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Let the winds roar! Ha! Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still The Overthrax assault has been as... It's the three of us again.
Master Tianxing.
I tried to contact her and our base. but nothing. We have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face a vicious... We've reached the suspended ruins. We'll get going. It's unusually quiet inside this wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating a tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us.
No hesitation.
You're wide open. Unstoppable.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we... Have you been injured, Rover? Yank...
I'm okay, but Rover...
Give me your hand. Knew it. I still have some first aid with me. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. Let's keep moving.
Synchronization.
There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out! I can feel tacit discords ahead. Hey! Deference!
Ha! Ha! Moment of resonance.
Ready for battle. Settled.
These rocks are blocking our way.
Finally, our signals got blocked off by the Threnodian's power. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. Now back to business. Luckily, your current location is... You've seen what the Disruptor is capable of.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. Well,
there is a floating platform over there.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. More defeat.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead. One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try to... Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again. An impermanence heron. In this place. Rover, let's approach it with care.
Wind Rider.
You worry. Time to fight back. Retreat to advance.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest!
Ha! Speeding up.
Storm, hear my command! Ha! Hey! Hey! Ha! Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
Finale. I can take it.
No hesitation. Is upon us.
So many enemies along the way. We're almost there. We don't have much time left. Let's move on.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there. More rocks. Let's remove them once we find a foothold.
An unexpected discovery.
It moved a little. But
almost there. We finally did it.
we'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the Disruptor's last blast hits. Make it count, Rover.
May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies. We cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang, you...
The Threnodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. But I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Threnodian once and for all. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive.
I've witnessed the faith and fortitude of so many on our way here. Rover, please leave it to me.
Now, Rover, please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all. That's another moon. What on earth is happening? The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies.
That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. I remember I saw it during the battle beneath the crescent.
Moment of resonance.
Ready for battle. Finale! This is the swordsmanship we teach our new recruits. How dare you!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. Bad timing. Disperse. Ha!
Watch out for its ranged attacks. Rover, have you noticed? It avoids attacking the moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core. Bide the time.
One
copied my weapon already, huh?
One more time. No hesitation. show begins.
You're wide open. I could take it. Bide the time.
Nowhere to hide. The show begins. Bad timing.
Ready for battle. Break! Time to fight back. Retreat to advance. Time to fight back. Finale! I can take it.
One more time. One more time.
You're wide open. Bide the time. Retreat to advance. Till my last breath.
One more time. Bad timing. Bad timing.
Ready for battle. Time to fight back. Bide the time.
Nowhere to hide. Shadow follows.
Food. I want food. 。
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
An unexpected discovery.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two, guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
I see my way. It's time. Sir! Target confirmed. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Banish all vice.
Photosynthesis.
Summer! Now. Target confirmed. Summer! Strike! Exterminate.
contented mind is a perpetual feast.
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. Don't always be so tense.
Wenshu.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still...
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must... Nice to meet you. I almost dropped the ball on this.
It's not worth mentioning, Wenshu. This is Rover. It's a slow day today. Please?
That's right. Go participate. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. During the preparation, I came across some... It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are all...
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them are... Now, if you'll excuse me, I need... Have a great time, Rover.
Oh, well, I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he'd come and relax, not... On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Especially those still... Rover, are you coming with me?
from the shadows. Ha! Ha! The hour is upon us. This power, it's mysterious, yet reassuring nonetheless.
Self-aware.